how did you develop that confidence then to record with these like people that you don't know, you know, like these
Oh, geez.
content
Yeah.
creator, these business leaders, like how I know you have a podcast episode all about like developing confidence, but like how did you develop that? And like, is this something you just kind of always had, or is it something you're practicing?
It's definitely something I'm practicing. I think it kind of grew with the more episodes I did. I kind of like reminded myself, like, okay, Madison, like I've been in this spot before. I've been in this spot where I'm interviewing this person that I've literally looked up to for years. Like, you can do it. I just kind of look at it as an opportunity,
Mm-hmm.
like I didn't have this opportunity last year and I wish I did. So now that I have this, like I can't be anything less than amazing, I guess. And like, I don't know, like I just remind myself that I've been given this opportunity. So I need to just use it to the best that of my abilities, I guess. And I mean, I kind of look at it as a privilege. Like I have the privilege to like talk to you, Natalie, or like talk
Mm-hmm.
to like some of my other guests. Whereas before when I didn't have the job, like I wouldn't have been able to do that.
Yeah. I feel, do you feel like as time has gone on, you've gained more confidence though with like talking to people and
Yeah.
like interviewing
Yeah.
people and like with what you're doing?
Yeah. When it comes to confidence, 100%. Like I said before, my first couple episodes are horrible. Like I'm just kind of shaky. Obviously, that comes from like not really recording on podcasts at all. But I mean, I still get nervous, like it's a journey, but it kind of depends on the guest. Like I'm still nervous. Like a big thing for me was when I recorded with JC Marie Smith. I was kind of like in awe because I'm like, I've been following this girl since I was like 16 and now she's like on my computer screen and I'm talking to her. But I just kind of need to remind myself that this is my project. This is my podcast. This is my baby, basically. And I need to like show up for my listeners who listen every week. They want to come on and like listen to like a confident Natty and they want to listen to like the guests be comfortable. And that's my job. That's what I need to do. I need to be bubbly. And like you said, like not put on a persona, but I like to be confident on the mic and I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling other people to be confident in their job. And who am I to just like come on here and be shy now? Like I
Mm-hmm.
need to embody what I'm trying to teach and practice what I preach.
Yeah, I think that's such a good mindset shift though, because so many people don't have that mindset. You know, it's not like, well,
Yeah.
I need to be amazing. It's like a lot of people constantly kind of doubt themselves and like don't think that way. So I think that is a really good shift to be like, I have no choice but to be great. So like that is
Yeah.
what I'm gonna be. And obviously,
Hmm.
like you're not gonna be like at your 100% like best at all times, but
Yeah.
that doesn't matter. Like you don't to be amazing, to be great, to be confident, you don't have to be 100% every single second of the day. You just have to
Hmm.
kind of have that mindset. And I think that's something that a lot of people, if they put into practice, like if they started thinking that way, would feel so much more confident, even if they don't believe it at first. I'm like such a big believer in
Yes.
just like saying it, even if you don't believe it at first, because like eventually you will.
Yeah. And oh my God, just thinking back now, like there were episodes where I would be like sweating and like I'm just hoping my guests wouldn't notice because I'm just like so nervous and like below I'm like twiddling my thumbs because I'm so nervous. But in those moments, like I definitely just reminded myself, like, you've been here before. Like you're
Mm-hmm.
okay. You've done episodes before. You've gone through it. It's been a good episode. So what you stuttered, you just edit that out. Like this is your podcast. Like you've been here before. You're able to
Mm-hmm.
do it, kind of thing.
Yeah. And what are some lovely like your favorite guest advice or guest like tidbits that you've gotten from like interviewing all of these amazing women throughout the past few months?
I mean, I think one thing that has kind of been a pattern that I'm noticing is that we're all kind of in the same boat. And
Mm-hmm.
that kind of goes along with the comparison thing. Like I've followed these content creators for so long and kind of looked up to them. And I'm like, oh my God, they have it all together. Like they know what they're doing and all this stuff. And then they come on my show and they're like, I have no clue what I'm doing. And they basically just like spill the tea. And I'm like, okay, this is interesting. And I'm just realizing this now that like we're all in the same boat. We all literally don't know what we're doing. We're all talking about like how to be self-confident and stuff, yet we're struggling with confidence. And that's incredibly reassuring for me because on those days when I'm like, oh man, my imposter syndrome is just like at an all-time max, like I just don't feel like I'm worthy of this. I kind of
Mm-hmm.
think back to those girls who are like, I have no idea what I'm doing and I've been doing this for 10 years.